I'm Jim, and we're here at the San Diego YouTubers and Content Creators Meetup Group. And I'm here with Albert, whose channel is
Godtreasure619. You can watch me lose weight. In this case, I've already lost a lot of the weight, so I'll just be talking about health and how I did it. And
Albert lost 80 pounds, man. He looks great. And I'm struggling with weight myself, so I asked Albert if I could interview him. And I would like to get some insight into how you did it. 80 pounds, that's an amazing accomplishment. How long ago did you lose it?
I would say it started off, I probably lost 40 pounds in like 2 or 3 months, just doing everything right consistently. And then the other 40 just over the past 3 years, dialing and habits and diet and things like that.
I had a similar experience actually last year. I went from about 210 to 178. Okay. The way I did it was with fasting. I started with intermittent fasting and then did a 6-day fast.
Nice, how was that?
I lost about 2 pounds a day. And it was an amazing experience actually because I felt great. And
you feel amazing. After the 3rd day, you don't even want to eat.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I had read this article that there was a study and there was a group of people who did just a water fast for 6 days. Mm-hmm. That's where I got the 6 days from. And they compared them to a group that did intermittent fasting for 6 days. And the group that did water fasting had much better vitals. And the whole rationale was that we evolved going long periods without eating. And so now we live in an age where there's this abundance of food and it's not really good quality food. Like we're overfed and undernourished in our culture, right? But our bodies are designed to go long periods without eating. But I use food as a crutch in a way. I'll emotionally eat, I'll stress eat, stuff like that. Yeah. Like after I had lost the weight, I was like, okay, I'm fixed. I can eat, I've lost all this weight. Now I can just go
time to do it again.
Yeah, and so I just started gaining and gaining and gaining, and now I'm back up to about, well, at this point I'm about 205. But how did you do it? So you went the first 3 months, you did everything right in terms of just eating and exercise as well. Did you fast?
Yeah, I mean, you do everything, right? You intermittent fast, you gotta exercise, that's a big part of it. You gotta get your metabolism going. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could, walk 10,000 steps a day.
That's what I do.
Yeah, like I don't even do that every day. Most days I walk, at least a little bit. I really think it comes down to avoiding certain foods, right? Like our metabolism is just meant to go off of certain things that release certain hormones in your body. Like there's a doctor, Dr. Peat, and he's dead now, but he was really, really big on like thyroid. Like your thyroid kind of controls everything. Like I actually got into him because I couldn't sleep well. And
I have trouble sleeping.
It's crazy. Like I tried everything, I would use CBD, I wouldn't look at my phone. I would do everything I could, blackout curtains, nicest pillow on the market, cold room, totally dark. And it wasn't until I fixed my thyroid that I was able to sleep again. And it really comes down to just like avoiding certain ingredients, like carrageenan. It's a thickener in a lot of things that sticks to your small intestine wall. It's in almost everything now, really bad for your stomach. Beans, corn, these things get in the way of our digestion.
Beans? Yeah. Beans were supposed to be good for you.
People say beans are good for you. You cut out beans, you cut out corn, you cut out gluten. That's a big one, You gotta go fully gluten-free. And once you don't have corn, beans, or gluten, you can actually eat ice cream. You can eat as much sugar as you want, You can eat cheese and your body knows what to do with those things. Those are ancestral foods, really, that are like sugar and dairy and meat. They've been around forever, but these processed foods haven't.
Yeah, it's the processed foods that really kill you.
Yeah.
What is gluten in primarily? Is that like bread or?
Gluten is anything with wheat, and also like soy sauce has them. Like you'd be surprised how many things have gluten in it. But flour. So like normal bread, pizza, everything we have here. The sweets, the cookies.
Yeah, I brought pizza.
Yeah, pizza's good. You can get gluten-free pizza pretty good. Almond flour or like cauliflower crust, things like that.
Yeah. So what kinds of things do you typically eat?
It's not too restrictive, right? Like eggs, meat, rice, sweet potatoes, blueberries, mangoes, fruits, really good. Try to eat meat every day, beef is good for you, chicken's good for you. It's really not that restrictive,
I had actually 2 stents put in last March. My doctor tells me not to eat meat.
Good.
And I was eating meat, like I was trying to do like a carnivore diet.
Yeah.
Like I was buying like kind of steaks. I was getting steaks at Costco and barbecuing them up and then chopping them up, put them in the freezer, like eating like almost every day I was eating steak. It was delicious.
But your doctor didn't like it.
Doctor told me don't eat the meat. I don't know if they really know what they're talking about when it comes to
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
Yeah.
They're just learning. They told me to divide the plate into fourths. 2/3 is non-starchy vegetables. 1/3 is some kind of healthy protein, lean protein like fish or chicken without the skin.
Yeah.
And the other third is complex carbs.
And how did he look?
Did
he
he
seem
looks
healthy?
good. He's Asian, you know. He's
Okay.
he's Taiwanese, you know. He's very
Yeah.
So, but for me, I haven't lost any weight since then. But part of it is stress eating. I just
What's your trigger food? What do you eat?
I like Cheetos. I'm Cheetoing on my diet. I like a burger and fries.
Yeah.
I'll have a chocolate shake, chocolate ice cream cone.
Yeah.
I'll get to a certain point in the day and I'll just start jonesing for like some junk. Or something,
Yeah.
you know? Like I had McDonald's the other day, and meanwhile I'm like eating pretty healthy during the time.
Yeah.
But then I'll break down and it's like an alcoholic, you know, or a drug addict.
Yeah. I mean, you can eat most of that stuff and still be lean. I think the problem, and this is, coming out and it'll be more mainstream in 10, 15 years, but it's these things called seed oils, like vegetable oils,
Yeah,
right? We used to cook with saturated fats until Crisco came out in the early 1900s, and we've been an unhealthy society since then, really.
Yeah, so I was starting to cook with tallow, and then my cardiologist told me, no, you don't do that, that's bad. Anything that's solid at room temperature, don't eat.
They demonize saturated fat, and they want you to use vegetable oil and things like that.
I almost think it's like the pharmaceutical industry, which funds their education, by the way.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is setting it up, it's like problem, reaction, solution. It's like
100%.
food feeds pharma. It's like
100%.
they're creating sick people and then they're profiting.
No doubt.
They're profiting on both ends. They profit from the food end. That's what I feel like.
And you're absolutely right. Like if you all these like pseudo health, like the American Heart Association, you look into
They look who's funding them. Right?
Procter and Gamble.
Yeah.
Who created Crisco? Procter and Gamble.
I look who started the American Medical Association. That was Rockefeller.
Yeah.
It's consciously I know this stuff, but
Yeah.
there's an emotional component to it that I don't have mastery over.
Yeah.
Did you struggle with that?
I think I have the opposite. I think I'm very orthorexic in the sense nowadays that's like I will beat myself up if I have something I know has seed oils in it. I will just feel awful about myself for the rest of the day. Like I did something that was just like conflicting with my values. And
Okay, so it's like a value system, and
I have a sensitive body too, right? Like I'm very in tune, and it's a blessing and a curse, almost to like an OCD level. But I think that's helped me like really stay away from any ingredients I don't like. I'm very hard on myself if I do.
how did you end up being 80 pounds overweight?
Honestly, just off the record and on the record, I tried so many different diets, right? Like I read this book, 4 Hour Body by Tim Ferriss. He's great. He's like eat a ton of black beans every morning. I just like bad advice, but also like smoking weed. And you get high, and like I could go through jars and jars of bad ice cream with the carrageenan and the bad ingredients in it, but also like seed oil granola bars and things like that, literally with no limit. So I'd be putting down like maybe 6,000-7,000 calories a night, but it was things that were hindering my digestion on top of that. Like, so really just double-edged sword.
Do you supplement with fiber at all?
Never intentionally.
I do. It's actually really good, especially when I'm fasting.
Yeah.
I find it's really good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Helps with the constipation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big thing too.
When you fast, you get I got
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't know that was coming. But then I supplement with some powders that I bought from I think his name was Dr. Berg or something. I forgot his electrolyte.
Yeah.
Kept me from fat and fiber, from constipation. Anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, good to be here. Yeah. Bye.